now that we have the basics of our house laid out, now we can start to add in some of the details. Now, you can decide how long you want to spend with your students going over this. You can save this and come back to it, but I know that realistically, something like this, students would love to take about 59 minutes to work on designing their home and about 1 minute to actually try and do out all the math. So you may have to give them a time limit as to how long you would like for them to work on this. You could take it over one class period, you could do it over two class periods, even three class periods. You could do maybe one class to design, one class to figure out the perimeter area, volume, etc. Um, so that's really up to you how long you want to do with that, because I know that students would love to spend a lot of time working on this. So just to go over a couple things very quickly, again, now that we have the basics of it, if you want to ever see your dimensions, you can go to View and view your dimensions. Again, you can view it in meters or in feet. So now we have our dimensions of our home. Again, we can see it in 3D, so we can start to get some ideas of what it looks like. So now we want to start to go in and play around with some of the other things. So we can click on the home button up here, and you can see you have all these different options for things to add in. You can start to add in doors, windows, etc., stairs, fireplaces. So why don't we start off by just adding a front door in here. So we have entry doors, interior doors, patio doors, closet doors, garage doors. So you have all sorts of different options. So why don't we go ahead and add in an entry door. So you have all these different choices for doors here. You can actually click on one and it will give you different options for that door. You can change it to how many panels, the height, the width, the finish of it. So why don't we add in, let's just add in a two-door mahogany. And the nice thing about it is when you go to put it in, you can see that it actually shows you the distance between the sides. So between, if I go to drag this along, you can see right now it allows me to center it if I want to center it, or at least figure out how much space there is in between. So let's do it. Let's go about as close as we, oh, there we go, perfect. Okay, so now again, if we take a look in 3D, now you can see the door in there. Now we can also go ahead and go back and we can add in some windows. You have all these different window options as well. Again, we can add in, we probably want to make those mahogany as well, since we already made the other ones mahogany. We have to make sure that this is in 2D when we go to do this. So let's add in a window right here. Again, we want to make sure that they line up. You don't have to, but I'm going to make sure that mine line up. So we'll make sure that those are about 2 feet 6 inches apart from the door and the wall. And again, we can take a look, and now you have your windows, you have your door, and we can go ahead add in some other things as well. We can add in maybe some interior doors. Let's go back and add in some interior doors. Let's just do, let's go back. Interior doors, maybe we'll just do just like a plain. Let's see. Let's do like a white door on the inside. See, again, you can see how just how much time I'm spending working on this. You can imagine how much time students are going to probably spend working on this. So we'll make sure that that's just about in the middle. And so now we have the basics of our house sort of laid out. So of course you could change that if you wanted to, maybe put in some French doors or some folding doors, different things like that. Um, so once we come back, we'll take a look at how to add in paint, furniture, and then finally we'll take a look at how to use this to figure out perimeters. I'm going to play around with it a little bit more before we come back because I don't want to spend too much time just putting in doors and things like that. So I'm going to play around with putting in some more windows, some more doors, and once you come back, we'll take a look at paint, we'll take a look at furniture, and we'll take a look at how to embed this or save it to use another time.